Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to roll, and the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that's in for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. And that gets the top of his head for a strike. Strikes that one away. The count remains 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Castro tosses across the first. Bogaerts retired. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing and a miss.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swanson handles, throws the first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball.
2 outs,
1
base
strike.
is empty. That one well upstairs. And the count 1-2. Back to the mound. He's got it. Sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Back here at the friendly confines. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He takes a strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. Swanson stands in. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit, takes ball one. Right through there for a strike. Swanson leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. And a slider.
Clearly a similar fastball right there, and just ended up out in front of the slider. And he can't back him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's Joe again. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Base hit out of the center field. Out to a board.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out in front. Man, that was like he was in the field.
That's going to find its way to the outfield. A base hit. No strike three.
Let's get the ball by the pitcher with a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Taylor Ward, the batter now. He swings and misses for strike one. Up
that's
and
the ball.
In. And that's ball one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Breaking ball misses outside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than we anticipated.
And through the swing, it's a strikeout. Second inning set to go. Now here is Ramon Laureano. Boyd back to work. To third. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to come.
This one high in the air to left center. Drops into the glove. Runner takes the third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. That one fouled off. And foul ball. And it's second. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Tied up here in the early going. That misses, and the count's even at 2. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-1. 1 out, bases empty. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. On the ground, Swanson whips it to first, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now Freddie Fermin. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pitch misses, ball 1. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top of the second. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
There's the ball.
That's a good finish there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and looks for the deep center field. Nico Horner. Is in for a strike. Ball is lifted in the air. Laureano screaming after it. Balls it in for the out. And there's one away. This is Willie Castro.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Onto O'Hearn. And the bunt doesn't work out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across the bottom half of inning number 2. And a foul ball. And
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up. In the air, left field, down the line. And he's got a double.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. That pitch was well in off the plate, a tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through.
More guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on this approach.
In the air, right side of the infield. Makes the catch. That is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, top half of the 3rd inning. And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Bogaerts getting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Aruba. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Fouled off left side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give out the first pitch and have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And here is Jackson Merrill. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. The other way. Sends it across the first.
He's out.
First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Manny Machado coming to the plate for the Padres after homering earlier in the game.
Yeah, and nobody has hit more home runs for the Padres franchise than Manny Machado.
Go
Right
ball.
about that.
One strike.
Just last year when Manny passed a member of San Diego's inaugural team in 1969, Nate Colbert for the top spot. Ward makes the grab on the run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Hard hit left side. Bogarts with the throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Joe Adell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next, Michael Busch. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Smoked on the ground a second. Arise on the first. That ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ramon Laureano. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he's registered 3 kills in this one. Now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Busch makes the catch, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Taylor Ward. Here's a high chopper to Rise. Digging in, Carson Kelly. He's already homered in this game. Pitches in there. That's strike one. Ward on at first, nobody out. On the ground to third, might be 2. Arise has it for 1. On to O'Hearn, 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play here. Just seeing the ball whipping around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Corner. Batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Andy Ochoa. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Boyd back to work. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Line drive, hits it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a wall, but you will get some high five. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One down, base is empty. That's
1-1.
low. And the count is 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pro Armstrong makes the grab for the second out. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson gets it to first. That's out number 3. Back here at the friendly confines. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Willie Castro. That one misses. Ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. Got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle, Bogarts tosses the first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now the center fielder, Pete Pro Armstrong, 1 for 2. Swinging a foul out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him in the mound. Swanson digs it. That's in there. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch.
0-2.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. So 2 down. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Both 2 in this one. Strike 1.
Ball.
Just
Outside.
missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike
1
2.
and 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's
ball.
Way high. And that is ball 1. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Suzuki makes the catch. One down. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss. That's strike
No ball.
one.
One strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. Two strike.
Caught it. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Machado. Ryan Brazier into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's a strike.
0-1.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. In the air, right field. Suzuki settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Joe Adell. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 90.
No ball. One strike.
Caught off foul. The 0-2. And that skips into there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Cohen, the tall righty, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
One ball.
To swing,
2 strike.
held up. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. That one's missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's a big power threat. Taylor Ward. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Grounded ball here, rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. And 1-2.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it comes up off the plate away.
Now fly ball to right center. Tatis really on his horse for it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Laureano comes up to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ward. And it's caught for the out. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. On the ground, right side. Corner. Spin. Swung. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. The batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one.
1 ball.
And
No
a pitch
strike.
out, but nothing going on. Iglesias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that misses. And the count 2-1.
Nope. Ball 3.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Corner. Over to first.
You're out.
And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Now he steps off. That one in there, across the letter.
0-1.
Well, call that keyhole. Even though it's right there, it looks pretty good. He doesn't love it. He's not going to swing that early.
0-2.
That one is downstairs. And it's 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got it, swinging. Corner will come up to him. And there's the strike. On the ground to the left. Bogarts handles the chance. And now quickly 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Willie Castro. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead near the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a drive. Laureano's sprinting after it. He's got it. And the inning is over. We go to the 8th, and the batter now, Luis Arias. Peelbar back to work. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. And that misses. 1-0. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cracks his bat, pops him up. Corner snags it for the 2nd out. And here comes Sander Bogarts. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Javier Assad gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. That's the third. Out number three. Well, one-run game. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 3. Bunch attempt, but that goes foul. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 straight.
That's the ball. Changeup. Count 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 straight.
Fly ball center field. Merrill makes the grab, 1 down. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. So impressive, but he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the ball to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knockout.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand on the double play right here.
Machado to second on O'Hearn. 2. Here at Wrigley Field, now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Merrill. Big swing and a miss. A in his 3rd season. 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they add on. It's 4-2. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That's out to center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down. And now, Ramon Laureano.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he's going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
That's outside. And that's ball 1. He swings and fouls 1 off. That one the other way, and it's foul. And he grounds 1 to the right side. And Laureano is retired. And now it's going to be Ryan O'Hearn. Can't glove it cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Joe Adell. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
We'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Next to hit, Michael Busch. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one in triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pump the gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
So they're down to their final out. Taylor Ward, the next come to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strike.
This could end it.
That's right.
And that's the ball game. Cease with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.